don't hear me though. It's nobody else but the counselor, baby. King Kane Slim with the tilted brim. Hey, I done fell in the dough, cause I heard Tweeds on the radio. Woo! That's 93.Tweed FM Ism, where he keep all the funky jams and transitions. From no high players to cool in the game, to the funkadelics just for a couple names. Hold up! Came to get down, man. Hey, turn on the radio. I think I hear Tweed on the radio. This the After 6 Cruise mix. Not to be confused, no bullshit. I put my finger on this funk, now my finger's funky. I say if nothing else possible, let's keep it pimpin', man. Matter of fact, turn me up. I wanna feel this funk. Let's cruise on, baby. Hey Tweed, let's proceed to give them what they need.
You like the way I pop my corn and I add them Ohio player horns and that Cameo funk. Let me bring on my music historian, Mr. Ricardo Moreno. Step into the house, sir.
Look, Tweed. What's up, everybody in the audience, man? Glad to be back, man.
Salute, sir. I'm glad to have you back. My left hand, my right hand, my hand in the middle. You just going down. You, G-Lew, Tweed Cadillac, man. We make a good ass 3-on-3 team.
There we go.
We need to get on the court, man, on ice cubes at work.
That big three, huh?
And the big three, man. We ball them out musically. We'll get them musically. Tonight's show is brought to you by the distinguished, incomparable Miss DD Hairston, our executive producer for this grand affair tonight. Also, magnificentwax.com, located at your essential Walmarts or just on the website. Of course, go get you a bottle of this, spray it on your Honda, spray it on your Cadillac, spray it on your glass house, spray it on your motorcycle, wipe it right off. All you need is basically a dirty t-shirt, and you're all good. No elbow grease needed whatsoever. Stacey Adams Incorporated, if you want some footwear, hatwear, underwear, socks, belts, ties, go to tweedcadillac.com, click on the sponsor button, and go order you something. I'm giving up a 20% discount. Today only, I've been telling y'all that. And if y'all don't grab those benefits, you ain't fly. Summer's coming up. We got some fly Stacey's with the soft bottoms, not just the hard bottoms. We got night gear and daytime barbecue gear as well too. So holler at tweedcadillac.com if you need that. Or go to fundiggity.com if you want the best funnel cakes in America, better than the Flair, more flair than the fair. You can order them Uber Eats, DoorDash, Grubhub, or pull up at us 2807 North Dalhart Avenue. That's located in the city of Compton, California, 90222. Tuesdays through Sundays through to 10 p.m. unless we're at a private event. That being said, we're gonna get to this versus, man. Tonight we rolling with Cameo versus Wild Players. Reason being for that, both of these groups were very phenomenal, very instrumental in the genre which we call R&B funk. Mr. Rick decided to roll with with the Wild Players, and I decided to take on the task of Cameo. These groups have so much in common until it's ridiculous. Both started off as 10-man ensembles. They had to narrow it down throughout the years for various reasons. We'll get into all those Tristicities. I am buzzing, boy, that XO tonight. Yeah. My boy at Bevmo didn't refill me, so I'm on this right here. I am buzzing already. We're going to get into it like this, though. We will get down to like the ins and outs of what makes these groups so similar, but yet what makes these groups so different. So with that being said, let me turn it over to Rick. If he has any opening words, we will get right on with the show.
Well, man, you said it all, man. We have two great bands tonight going head to head. Can we call this the so-called battle of the bands? We're just taking a look at all their catalog and all their hits and all the great songs that they put out. And Tweed, I'm gonna let you have pop the first shot off tonight, and your selection first, bro.
Well, I'll do that. Let me see. As I rub my Magic Genie ball, I need for you guys to go down there to that PayPal, to that Cash App. Send me $1 or send me $1 million. It's all good. Make sure to hit the follow button. Make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to tell a hater to tell a player that we are here each and every Thursday night, 7:15 and 9:15 Pacific time. My first selection by the almighty group Cameo, I'm going to have to roll with that Postmortem. I remember this long years ago when I had the privy of DJing a house party, and I played this and the crowd kind of went crazy. So, G-Lew, hit a switch, drop some Postmortem. Cameosis, baby.
On the money. I told you, it's a joint. Gonna move with the move, gonna get down with the good time.
Hi, you're tuned in to 93.Tweed FM, spectacular lowrider oldies at their finest. I'm Mick Murphy from the internationally known group The System, so don't disturb this groove as you're listening to the After 6 Cruise Mix. Tell a hater to tell a player.
I love the Beastie Boys. Hey, Pete, man, for those of y'all wondering out here, we do this each and every Thursday night, 7:15 and 9:15 Pacific time. And those radio drops are not AI. Damn, that rhymed too. Yes, so don't think that we have robots giving you fake radio drops. Those are the real artists. They know me, we know them. They love us, we love them. We love Slick Rick Moreno tonight too, man, because, man, that dude, boy, I don't know what to say about this guy right here. He be awesome.
I gotta tell you, man, putting this when I first picked Ohio players for this show that we're doing tonight, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be easy pickings, right? But then I was thinking about Cameo's catalog, man, and we talked about how they're similar but different, and Cameo is always hit with that hard hit funk, man. Those driving bass lines, those horns, and Ohio players are a bit simpler, but they got a little bit of a different style, man. Some of their songs are a little bit more on the jazzier side. So it was hard because I was trying to match what you were going to pick too, So that was a banger that you just played. And I think to match that energy, I want to get into Ecstasy, man. Ohio players, Ecstasy.
There you go. That's one of my all-time favorites. One of G-Lew's all-time favorites as well, too. It was a trip when Jay-Z and Biggie decided to sample it. That turned out to be a hit. And it's a trip because Rock Marshall Jones, the bass player from the Ohio Players, told me how that song came about. And it was kind of drug-induced. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. Oh, my God. Anyway, it was a great episode, and that was a great song. The memories of that song have outlived that song because it's man, I'll play that song to the end. 93.Tweed FM. We are streaming live on Twitter as well. Make sure you guys share this with Facebook. I don't have a Facebook. I've been banned. So make sure to share this with Facebook. Big love to the chat out there. I see y'all. Holler at a player. Just don't yell. We on deck. 93.Tweed FM. Ecstasy. The Ohio Players.
I wanna tell you about my baby. I'll never leave her, no. Love
Junie Morrison, man. That boy, man, he was God, dog. I don't even know what to say about that guy. He was phenomenal, but you know what happens. Kind of get the big head, think that you're bigger than the group. You know, you want to do an end zone dance every song you get, and then you go solo. Wow, man, how can you leave a group that phenomenal to go solo? But everybody is selfish, man. Some people are just selfish like that. Big shout out to Junie Morrison. I understand. That's what he felt he had to do. So he did what he did. He didn't stop nothing. No, our players kept on going, kept on striving, kept on bouncing that ball down the line. That's all that matters. Now, let's speak on Cameo. Cameo had its ups and downs as well, too. We have a big band, and you have one group leader. Like, for example, Cameo had Larry Blackman, songwriter. Started off playing the drums in the group. I don't know if a lot of people even know that. He was really the drummer and was singing background, but he was a drummer. But he was singing lead from the drums. A lot of times when you have a big group and you're the head of the group, everybody strives on your word. It's like with Maurice White, Earth, Wind and Fire. You know, they follow what you do. Just like Satch, you know, all players. Everybody followed what you do. But sometimes your ego can drive your puppy right into the ocean. And you're on a smooth sailing ship, and now you done drove your ship off a cliff. And it's kind of what happened with Cameo. They tried to downsize, and kind of what happened to our players. Satch kind of squandered off all their money, and man, horrible situation to be in a situation that you're in a groovy situation, but you don't realize that the situation ain't that groovy until it's too late to realize that you ain't in a groovy situation. That make any sense? It makes a lot of sense. Let's go to Cameo. Your love takes me out. Gets the best of me. Makes me want to shout. For real though. 93.Tweed FM. Spectacular Lowrider Roadies, R&B, and Ricardo Moreno.
I don't need no doctor. No, I don't need no shrink. No, I don't need no woman that can drive me on to drink. But your love takes me straight the hell on out of here. I don't know what's in your love, but it hypnotizes me. Yeah, you can keep that voodoo to yourself. Cause one hit was enough for me. I've had too much myself. Oh. Your love takes me out. I don't know just where I've been, but it takes me off the couch. Your love takes me out. It takes me out. It gets the best of me, and it makes me wanna shout. Wanna shout, shout. Yeah, yeah.
That excites me now. It takes me out. That excites me now. It takes me out.
Yes, I need my baby. No, I don't mean maybe. Yes, I need my baby. Now, say you'll be my baby. Cause those other guys are lazy. I know they'll drive you crazy. And how? Yes, I need my baby. No, I don't mean maybe. Yes, I need my baby. Now, say you'll be my baby. I know it might seem crazy, but I'll be just what you make me. Now, your love takes me out. shake your love cold turkey, 'cause I never thought I'd need nobody else. Yeah, yeah. I'll go ahead and be just what you want me to be, as long as you promise to keep it hot. Woo! Your love takes me out. I don't know just where I've been, but it takes me off the count, baby. Your love takes me out. It takes me out. It gets the best of me, and it makes me wanna shout. Wanna shout, shout, shout.
Your love excites me now, it takes me out. Your love excites me now, it takes me out.
Yes, I need my baby. No, I don't need maybe. Yes, I need my baby now. Say you'll be my baby, 'cause those other guys are lazy. Some of them drive you crazy, and how? Yes, I need my baby. No, I don't need maybe. Yes, I need my baby now. Say you'll be my baby. I know it might seem crazy, but it's only just what you make me now. Your love takes me. Your love takes me. Your love. It gets the best of me and makes me wanna shout. Wanna shout, shout.
It takes me out. Love excites me now, it takes me out.
Yes, I need my baby. No, I don't need maybe. Yes, I need my baby now. Say you'll be my baby, 'cause those other guys are lazy. I know they'll drive you crazy, and how? Yes, I need my baby. No, I don't need maybe. Yes, I need my baby now. Say you'll be my baby. I know it might seem crazy, but I'll be just what you make me now. Yes, I need my baby. No, I don't need maybe. Yes, I need my baby now. Say you'll be my baby, 'cause those other guys are lazy. I know they'll drive you crazy, and how?
Hey, everybody, it's Bernadette Cooper from Climax, and you're tuned in to 93.Tweed FM. Classic oldies on the After 6 Cruise Mix. They play beer songs like Meeting in the Ladies' Room and memorable quotes such as, "Don't slap me, I'm not in the mood. I had to leave my condo to come to this," and the classic, "Divas Need Love Too," because we do. We really do.
Man, I raised them on milk and magnesia. Man, I knew Climax before I was even a rapper. Me and Bernadette go way back. Big shout out to Cheryl too, for Cinderella, man, everybody, man. Love y'all, always and forever. Man, Cameo. You know what's remarkable about Cameo, Rick?
What's that?
how they could blend horns and strings together. But their choruses to me, was phenomenal. If you study music and listen to all the ambiances of how people arrange music, they have two hooks going at the same time like this. Especially on Your Love Takes Me Out. They do the same thing on Shake Your Pants too. But it's two different hooks going just like that. And they intertwine with each other and it sounds like one hook. But if you listen, man, they was Larry Blackmon. He was a monster. It's been said allegedly. Let's don't get this twisted, because sponsors are listening. It says allegedly that Cameo, some of the members led a alternative lifestyle.
I heard that. Yeah, I heard that.
And when you think about it, kind of makes sense. The jock strap, for example, the weird clothing earlier in their career, kind of, and also what kind of amazed me was Mr. Wayne Cooper. Wayne Cooper was the guy that sang the high falsetto on Shake Your Pants and Why Have I Lost You. It's been said allegedly, once again, that he passed away from complications of that thing, the monster. Allegedly, once again. But even if that was the case, and it doesn't matter where you at, where you from, what you do, you make music, because this it's life, man. So anybody got a problem with that, it is what it is, because it is what it is.
And you really got to take a look at other bands of that kind too. If we really want to analyze, like, Isley Brothers could be wearing some suspect stuff. Parliament Funkadelic definitely wore some suspect stuff, but it was all about the music, man, and trying to stand out, really, too. You know what I mean? Trying to set stuff apart.
For real. Speaking of Isley Brothers,
hey, Tweed, let me hop in here right quick. I got a question for you, and you really, you're older than us. During those times, when you with the groups were dressed, because Cameo was the only one, like Rick said, all of them pretty much. How do guys like you from the streets view that? Like, those were your favorite bands, but the way they dress, or was that just a thing? Or I know you weren't dressing like that, but how did everyone from the streets view that early on?
Hollywood, they always a stylist or somebody made them dress like that, because how Rick just pointed out, if you look at some of the older Isley Brothers pictures, everybody looks kind of fruity tooty. At least Chris Jasper had the perm, but they all looked funny, including Ronald. They all looked kind of funny, but it was the Barcades did that. Wild players.
Hey, Tweed, let me add this too. I think that's what's going on today in the game as well, with these stylists, because you see a lot of our hip-hop groups and stuff, how they dress now. And I could get the young guys, like, I'm not the skinny jean, we went over this time and time again, right? But that's at least the young guys. But when you got the older guys, I see my man Snoop sometimes in some shit, I'm like, that got to be a stylist. So I think that's still going on to this day, but I just can't. I get it, the money, and when you get it Hollywood, but I don't think I ever would want a stylist, man, because they're gonna put you in some uncomfortable shit sometimes.
Exactly. I don't know how another man can convince you to carry a purse on a red carpet. To me, that's the funniest in the world. I was looking at the Neptunes, for real, and he's walking with a Louis Baba purse, man. Physically a purse. Don't fly about that. I don't give a damn if you're representing that brand or not. It's like masculinity is masculinity. It don't make you cool to carry a designer purse. You look like one of them chicks, pretty much. But
I agree. I just wanted to chime in on that. Great show, guys.
Man, Rick, I know one thing. Cameo, even when they downsized, they was able to still make some hit records. So that was kind of good in their favor as well too. I know if I was Larry Blackman, after he got ill, they had to like walk him out, and now he has to sit down in a chair like I'm sitting in to perform. I mean, personally, I would just call it a day and do like the old white entertainers do. Retire happily in your Beverly Hills mansion, and when you pass, you're surrounded by family and friends. You know, me personally, that's how I would go out. But
well, it's funny you bring that up. It's funny you bring that up because Ozzy Osbourne just had his final show. The man can barely stand up. He was still out there giving his all, man. And the fans loved it. And I think when you're an entertainer, it's kind of hard to give that up, man. That adoration and performing for the fans, like even though your body may not be able to withstand the wear and tear, like it's in your soul, man, to want to do it. So
yeah, but with our heroes go up to bat and can't hit the ball, man, it's like watching Tyson. I can't even use Tyson because he's still great. It's like watching your favorite boxer when you know that his time is up, but yet he wants to get in the ring, and then he gets mollywopped. Nobody want to see him go out like that. And as an artist shouldn't want to go out like that, because people like Lucy, Lucille Ball, and Frank Sinatra and all of them, they just call it a day, go chill in their mansion, and pass surrounded by family and friends. Nobody should have to walk Larry Blackman out to put him in a chair with a jock strap on, and he's 77 years old, and that's just supposed to be respected and cool. He need to go sit down, enjoy his life, enjoy his legacy, and call it a day. That's my personal opinion, of course.
Yep. You got a point, man. For sure.
Wild players. What can you say about them? So many things. Some good, some bad. They had the right idea to start with, where everybody got writers' credits. They split everything down the middle. Everybody got the same amount. That was the most honorable thing that has never been done by a band of their size. But little did they know that Satch, the leader of the band, was squandering off the money. Then when the IRS came, they paid taxes, everybody's mansions got taken. All their cars got taken. Man, that was horrible, man. Rock told me the whole story before Unsung episode came out. Man, it was horrible. They trusted that one man into doing the right thing, and he did the wrong thing. Man, he was taking care of chicks, allegedly. Let me put my disclaimer. He had women in other cities that he was taking care of that his wife didn't even know about. Spending the group's money on housing other women. He dogged out everybody on a beautiful situation. That was sad, dude. All that beautiful music that they built together, he squandered the money off and left them all destitute. They wanted to unalive him, many of them. It was so much good in all these groups, and yet it was so much bad in some of the groups. So with that being said, no bashing. I love them all to death. They're like my stepkids. I love every R&B group that ever tried and capitalized and walked up that mountain to rise to the top, because cream always get to the top. So I respect all of them. But man, they all had issues, man. So with that being said, let's slap them with some more wild players, Rick. What's on the line?
Yeah, man. Well, that just to wrap up your point, man. That's why they call it the music business, man. You can make your music, but you got to know the business as well. Next song we're gonna get into, I saw somebody mention it in the chat, so I just want to get to it real quick. We're gonna hit them with that Funky Worm from Ohio Players, man. It's always one of the funkiest songs out there. Sampled in tons of hip hop songs and everything, man. So I'll get into that.
Indeed. 93.Tweed FM. Tell a hater to tell a player.
Benny, they're expecting you. You're a little late, so come right this way. Start right in, okay?
What? Say it now.
Yeah.
Say it now. Yeah. Me and the Ohio player's gonna tell you about a worm. He's the funkiest worm in the world. Okay, sing it, fellas.
There's a worm in the ground, yes it is.
That's right. That's right.
He is 6 feet down.
6 feet down.
He only comes around
When he wants to get down, but when he comes out of his hole, he sounds something like this. Oh, that's funky. That's funky. Like 9 cans of shaving powder. That's funky. Come on with it again, fellas. Come on with it.
a foreign land. Yeah, yeah.
Sing it.
He plays guitar.
Bass in the band.
Plays guitar without any hands. Pretty good, I might add.
Yeah. When he grabs his guitar and starts to pluck, everybody wants to get up and dance. Oh, get it, baby. I'm his manager. Yeah. Gonna make $1 million. I get it all till he can't spend it. Don't stop now, honey, get down. That's it, that's it. Don't fight the feeling. Don't fight it. Okay, that's enough. Get out of here. Here you go, people. Listen to this. This is really funky. Get out of here. Going back in his hole. It's the same way he came out. Do we get paid for this?
Yes.
I want to know.
Yes, of course.
We do? Okay, okay.
Yes.
All right.
You're welcome.
I want to know is. I'm just wondering if we get paid or not. I don't know. Maybe we do. Maybe we don't. If you guys got it in your heart, you could shoot $1 or you could shoot $1 million to my Cash App. I ain't gonna do nothing but invest it back into the show. That's all I'm gonna do with it. I might buy a bag of ice to go with the cognac. Just because you see me drinking good liquor, I got a friend that work at Bevmo. I got my T-shirt guy that made this shirt up for me tonight. Y'all might want to check that out. It's kind of cool. Big shout out to Jake from the Smoke Shop. He hooks me up. He's my show stylist. He makes me T-shirts every week. So hey,
Tell them what it says, Tweed, in case they can't read it.
y'all can't see it. It says hotter than a crack pipe on Skid Row. That's my boy Jake. He hooks me up. So if you guys want to donate $1 to PayPal, man, anything help. All I'm gonna do is probably just buy some ice with it. But with that being said, Funky Worm was a song that rose and rose and rose, and they just did it for fun. They never expected it to blow up, and it did. So that's why you say you never know what a hit record is until it gets out there to the masses. You have no idea. For them to have that song to blow up and all the fly jazz records that they had, because me and you, Rick, was talking about, I'm like, how can you not play Pain? Because that was back again, that was Juni Morrison too. To me, that's one of the flyest songs of all time. And I remember watching them do that on Soul Train. And Juni was killing it, right? And it stayed on Soul Train for some years. And now if you Google it, it's no longer there. They got Fire and all of that stuff on there. But that Juni Morrison singing Pain, it's not there. That was one of the tiniest songs in the world to me. Everybody has their little solo parts. Man, you really couldn't fade the Wild Players for the simple fact that everybody was phenomenal in the group. You know, it's like Earth, Wind, and Fire when you knew everybody's part. You knew the horns. You knew Sugarfoot. You knew Rock on the bass. You knew Diamond on the drums. Wow. Like Cameo. We're going to get into some rigor mortis. One of mine too. Listen to these horns. These horns killed it. Listen to the arrangements. Cameo, 93.Tweed FM.
I don't see why you won't have this dance with me. Rigor mortis will set and just sit there and you'll see. The music sounds too good for you to look and act this way. Just free your mind of all your thoughts and you will surely say,
I'm Tawatha AG, and you're listening to 93.Tweed FM, spectacular lowrider oldies on the After 6 Cruise Mix. So stay sugar-free and sucker-free, but most of all, stay juicy. Tweed Cadillac, baby.
Love, I see, say my name. Tawatha. For those of y'all who don't know who Tawatha is, that's the lady that sings Juicy Fruit. And no, that is not an AI. That is Tawatha AG. Matter of fact, man, we got to spin these old interviews so you guys can really see that and enjoy the R&B music veterans that we've had the privilege of interviewing. G-Lew can tell you stories. Man, y'all don't know, man, who y'all messing with. I'm just now on YouTube. But it's going down, man. It's went down, and it's still going down. And I got Slick Rick Moreno in the building, a music historian, sitting right there on my right side right now. He's just hanging like snot. What's going on, Slick Rick? T-Boy players tonight.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's hard to follow up rigor mortis, man. That song is the party starter, man, for sure. So you know, we're kind of at the halfway mark. The show, I think we're gonna slow it down a little bit. You know, give people time to catch their breath from moving and grooving to that last song, and we're gonna go with Time Slips Away with all our players.
All right, put on your thinking caps, ladies and gentlemen. Slick Rick gonna take you to another dimension. 93.Tweed FM.
Time slips away.
Bad song right here, Rick.
My love for you will never die. My, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my.
You're absolutely right. Time will slip away, and when you look back, you're like, damn, what happened? Where's my hair? What happened to my hair? What happened to my guns? Where did my chest go? Then you be sitting around in your recliner like me, doing a podcast, drinking Hennessy. Man, time. It is what it is. You're all players, man. And the funny part about it, they was just reaching back then. That song is so old. They was reaching. They didn't even realize they hadn't reached their full potential yet. They was a badass band, man. They was really a badass band when you really take all the elements that made them a group. But look, they all did it individually and collectively. It's like everybody played their part. And if you look at the unsung, they'll tell you we start jamming or whatever, and we just be at freestyling, and then somebody will say, man, what do we call a song? And Satch will say, man, call it Pain. It's like they had like one word titles for songs. Pain, Honey, just man, they was on some stuff. Pleasure. That's one of them all time.
Oh no, wait, no, that's not one. Never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah. They was really on some fire. It's like they had like the one word titles, because they was just feeling the music, man. And when you able to feel the music, you're making music, and you just making music. Who knows if it's gonna go into the atmosphere? Who knows it's gonna go quadruple platinum and all that stuff? Back then, numbers didn't care, didn't really matter to them until they realized that, damn, we're in competition with Cameo and Earth, Wind and Fire and the Gap Band, and that's when everything started to matter. Let me get into this Cameo song, which is kind of what's the adjective I'm looking for? The song is kind of eclectic. Some of you might have heard of it. Some of you might have not heard of it. But if you're familiar with the Alligator Woman album by Cameo, and the lady on the cover, that's my baby. That's Vanity. Man, I love me some Vanity, man. Wow, if I would have met Vanity back then, I think I could have got her from Prince and Rick James. I don't know, but that was my baby right there. I love me some Vanity. Anyway, this song by Cameo, I remember this song in the clubs back in the 80s. And if you was where them Soul Train girls was, and the mod girls that wore the trench coats and all of that, trying to be like Vanity Six, this song was playing. The song is called Aphrodisiac. Send chills up our back. Cameo, sis. Cameo, sis, y'all. 93.Tweed FM, Ricardo Moreno, Mr. Melody, G-Lew. Hit a switch. Switch.
Why don't you? Hey. The sensation is here. The vibration is clear. You really put me in the mode. You're my aphrodisiac. Single pills down my back. When I'm on the dance floor with you. Come on, girl, dance it. Smurf me. Dance it. You make my body hot. Don't ever stop. Just put your hand right there. Feel what I have to feel. Now put me to your move. Use what I have to use. Just let me hear you say you can have it your way. I know I'm ready to do ya. Starts to rise, and then I hear the words that always takes me high. Like,
I wanna have to dance with you. I wanna shake the baby with you. You're a mean little lady, you drive me crazy. I wanna dance with you. Come on.
I know I'm ready to do ya, ready to do ya. I got to do what I have to do. Step on my neck, girl. Hey. Please let me do what I have to do. Oh. Let us play. Do it again.
Bad jam, Tweed.
This is Orange Juice Jones, and you're tuned into 93.Tweed FM. Ism on the After 6 Cruise Mix. Tell a hater to tell a player we're rolling, and the car ain't stolen. Here dig.
Ba-ba-ba-ya. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ya. Ba-da-ba. Sit so fly. Cameo, y'all. 93.Tweed FM. Slick Rick. It don't get higher than that. Them boys was funky.
Oh,
like pint cans and shaving powder. That's funky.
If you never smelled shaving powder, you don't know what the hell we're talking about, but that shit is funky.
Exactly. And I'm not talking about the gold can. I'm talking about the red can or the blue can. That ain't no joke. I was on that back in the day, and I said, wow, man, it was crazy. So I had to go to the razor. But, man, I used to whip it all up in a little cup, slap it on, and rinse it off. Whole house messed up for hours. That was a man. You had to do what you had to do. Ohio players, what you got for us, Slick Rick?
Oh man, so I tried to pick some songs that I knew that were gonna match the energy of these cameo songs that you're playing. So next song's gonna be Fast Track. Kind of hits them hard with the funk. Now, audience, just to let you know, this was a highly contested song for me to pick it and put it on the playlist. If you never heard it before, for your first time hearing it, if you like it, put a 1 in the chat. Let us know what you think. Ohio players, Fast Track.
What if they don't like it? Can they put a 2 in the chat?
Yeah, they can put a 2. They can put a 2. They don't like it. Either or. Give us your feedback. That's what we're looking for.
Hey, LeBeau, give me a shotgun blast.
Hi, I'm James Alexander of the Bodacious Move Your Boogie Body Band, the Barcades, and we're night cruising on 93.Tweed FM. Let's have some fun, cause we're too hot to stop. Yeah! Let's get it!
Well, I'll say, Rick, you got you some ones. I couldn't believe it. Somebody, if I would have been a betting man and we'd have been in the casino, I don't think I would have placed a bet on that one. I'd have lost. You got you some ones.
There we go.
I could not believe it. I got to bow down to that one because I thought that song was corny as hell. I did not feel it at all. But
oh man,
I guess the word.
Sometimes, sometimes I'm right, man. Sometimes,
Man, most of the time, because I was like, what do you like about that song? To me, it's corny. That's not the Ohio players that I know. Hey, wow, I'm impressed, sir. Let me show you some Cameo that I know. Don't Be So Cool, featuring Miss Nona Hendrix. Y'all know who Nona Hendrix is from LaBelle with Patty and Miss Sarah Dash. May she rest in peace as well, too. 93.Tweed FM, Ricardo Moreno, G-Lew, Mr. Melody. Bump it.
Pardon me, but what do you mean, who am I? My father is one of the richest men in this country. He is a member of Who's Who. I wear Gucci, Pucci, and Fiorucci, just for fun, that is. I have played at Xenon and beyond. I have a townhouse and a chalet next to the Earl. Oh, you know, Earl the Pearl Monroe? Yes. Well, I have a Mercedes just like his. I think it's beige and brown, or was it the other one? The one that we take into town.
Listen, pretty lady, I can't take much more of this. We've been talking for an hour. I'm so dizzy, I can't think. It seems the only subject you know much about is you. Well, I hate to disappoint you, but I've got things to do. It ain't funny, I spent most of my money, and my glass was getting soggy in my hand. I thought I'd beg a girl like you, but have some better things to do. To make a person think that you're a creep.
You're a creep.
Don't be so cool. It's not how you style your hair. So cool. It's not the clothes you wear. So cool. Let it all hang out. So cool. It's not what it's really about. Get back.
That's a nice boat, my dear. That is a yacht. Are you coming to my party? Well, if you don't, you know your name isn't gonna mean what it did last year. Oh, yes. I am a city rocker, trained by Frankie Crocker.
Hi there, hi there, hi. Hi there, hi there, ho. Where you got your character, I don't need to go. I met a lot of people, and I've learned one thing for sure. If you want to make it, you got to be for real. So cool. It's not how you style your hair. So cool. It's not the clothes you wear. So cool. Let it all hang out. So cool. It's not what it's really about. Get down.
Exactly. Don't be so cool. Exactly. Because it's not the clothes you wear. It ain't your designer bags, your purses, your shoes. All of that don't even mean nothing. Man, they had a girl on the other day, man. Let me just throw this little tidbit. They asked her, well, what do you do for a living? Well, I'm an entrepreneur. Well, everybody and their mama, women only say that. A lot of men don't really use that term loosely. They'll tell you exactly what they do for a living. But women, they describe, I'm an entrepreneur. And then you ask them to spell it, and they be blah, 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 exactly. But anyway, the girl said a ridiculous name, right? Ridiculous. She actually did not describe what she does for a living. So he said, okay, well, let me hear more about you. She goes into some rhetoric. It's like, what kind of guy you want? She wants this guy, this. He has to do this. You know, he has to jump through hoops, chew bubble gum, roller skate backwards, and cook crack at the same time. You feel me? So she's doing all of that, right? So then they go and say, let me go look at her Instagram. She got all these pictures of her, and the girl even had the nerve to have the picture where, you know how they had the sound set where you on the airplane, right? But it ain't really an airplane. It's just a stake, you know, like a prop. And you sit there in the seats and they charge you to take pictures. You know what I'm saying? She even did all of that. Her whole profile is fake on Instagram, right? So then he goes to her videos. She lives in a, what did he call it? He called it a roach box. She lives in like a studio apartment and that has a mini fridge, but yet she's on pictures with on boats and fake airplane and sitting by pools and all of this, right? So it was just so ironic because imagine if men did some fake shit like that, and somebody said, well, Tweed, what do you do for a living? And I said, well, I'm a marketing and product placement specialist for a national retailer. When really my job title is I drive a truck for Frito-Lay and I put potato chips on the shelves in liquor stores and markets. But it's a fancy way of saying nothing. So don't be so cool, man. Everybody just be yourself, man. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, Craig. And they still lying to kick it. And it's more so women, because if you a man and you ain't got it, it's gonna show when you go outside. But a woman can lie and say whatever. So just be yourself. You ain't too cool. You ain't no cooler than nobody else. So, Slick Rick, slap me with some OHP.
Yeah, that's weird, man, because and that is a perfect segue to the next song. Got these people out here promoting one thing but living life another way, and they're just a walk of contradiction.
She even had a mini fridge in her studio apartment, but yet she's on boats and standing by pools. It's like, girl, please.
Walking contradiction, man. You know, and that's the name of this next song, Contradictions. Don't let yourself be one of those. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'll play.
Yeah.
Moreno, Tweed Cadillac, 93.Tweed.
Contradictions. To me it seems that's what life's all about. That's what life's all about. My convictions, girl, are always keeping my soul in doubt. Keeping my soul in doubt. My restrictions revolution. What did you never need? Yeah. A revolution, is bound to change your constitution. Bang, bang, my child. A retribution, confusion, contradiction. If you won't change, you'll make me feel strange, and there will be a contradiction, and we won't have a chance to love. She's charging the sheets. There's no time to wait. Do it now, don't delay. Put away all your fears. Don't believe eventually. Just keep on, hey, don't hesitate. Someday you'll be fine.
See, like the world is a big old contradiction, man, because you shouldn't have to fake it till you make it. I mean, it's like, man, people will respect you for who you are. And you just gotta be who you are. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. Damn. You ain't got it. Fuck it. It is what it is. Be who you are, man, not who you pretend to be. Because, believe me, when they find out that you ain't who you say you are, you can be in some serious situations. If we was a mob and I bring bring me around his people, and I ain't really Tweed Cadillac, and I might not can walk out of there. You feel me? So it's what it is.
Well, you know that reminds me of, man, like we did the hip hop show a couple weeks ago. That Second and None song, be true to yourself, man. That's what that song is all about. You know, don't front and try to be somebody else, man. Just be yourself. You know,
pretty much. And now I believe that the problem is, it's so rapid because of social media. Chill. Well, I said rapid. I meant rampant. Is the fact that we all think that we have to be more than what we are to be accepted or respected, and that's not absolutely true. Because I'd rather I'm drunk. I'd rather respect a bum sitting in front of a liquor store that was humble than a rich man in a mansion that's full of boo-boo. So it's like, man, you have to be who you are, because I was always taught that, like, that respect is like, it's like virginity. You only lose it once. And if you lose it, you can't never get it back. You feel me? So it is what it is. That was the Ohio players, the almighty Ohio players. And man, when you look at the groups now, out of the Ohio players, I'm sitting here right now, and I'm looking at their picture, and Merv is dead, Pee Wee is dead, Rock is dead, Satch is dead, and Sugarfoot is dead. It really ain't nobody left but Billy Beck, the keyboard player that took over for Judy, and Diamond, the drummer that took over for Daniel Webster. Daniel Webster was the original drummer for the Ohio players, and he had a wife and family, and his wife said, "You can't be in this group because y'all ain't making no money. You got a family." So his wife pressured him to drop it out of the group, to go get a job, because she could not stay down for what his vision was. So he had to come to the group and say, "Man, I love y'all, but I got a family, so I gotta leave and go find a job." And right after that, they blew up. All of his ways would have been gone. And what made it even worse, Diamond had the falsetto voice, played drums phenomenal, and he ended up riding the wave of the Ohio players. And now imagine if you was a Daniel, and now you watch them on TV, and it's like, damn, I was right there, and I did this for my family, because my wife could not give me the support and the belief that this was gonna work out, and I gave it all up, and now look at it. It's wild, man. It's real, man. It's real. 93.Tweed FM. It's hard to be in a group, and when you have people counting on you and you want them to believe in you, some might, some won't. You know how they say, you get more love from strangers than you do from the people that are you're around. Family and friends, they won't even hit the like button. They'll watch what you do and won't even acknowledge it. It's like, damn, if anybody would support you, would think it'd be your family and friends. That ain't necessarily true. And it ain't because they jealous of you. It's not because they don't want to see you win. They just don't feel that they have to. But let you blow up, they're going to be right there knocking at your door, wanting to get into the pool party. So it is. 93.Tweed FM. G-Lew, attack me with your love, because that's all we showing over here. Slick Rick Moreno, G-Lew, Mr. Melody, 93.Tweed FM.
Attack me with your love, baby.
When you walk, when you pass me by, there's three things that come immediately to mind. One is I like to have you. Two is I love your face. The third one is irrelevant, cause there's no time or place.
Attack me with your love. Attack me with your love, baby.
Attack me with your love.
Attack me with your love. Whack me with your love, baby.
And I'll do all the things.
Accept me with your love. And test me with your love, baby. Consult me with your love. And help me with your love, baby.
check my options, there are none. First thing I think about is your lovely smile and all the things that drive me wild.
Got me lady, drive me crazy. What am I gonna do? Woo-hoo. Got me lady, driving me crazy. What am I gonna do? If I can't have you, attack me with your love, attack me with your love, baby. Attack me with your love, distract me with your love, baby.
And I'll do all the things you want me to.
Entice me with your love, baby. Oh, console me with your love, and help me with your love, baby. Hey, pretty lady, there's no defense against your love. I wanna show you how I feel. Hey, baby.
Wow.
Baby.
Night is young. Here, take this glass. We'll toast to happiness and a love that'll ever last. Of all the loves I've had before, no one can compare to me. You're so much more.
If you just let me do what I wanna do to you, I know I'll have you. Ooh, ooh. If you can't let me do what I wanna do to you, then I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. Attack, baby. Attack, bushwhack, baby. Excite, entice, baby. Console me and help me, baby.
Not D.Tweed FM. Rick, man, you gotta stop me sometimes. I be just running my mouth be all the damn time, man.
Nah, man, you gotta drop them gems, man. You know, gotta let people know.
I just realized that I done chewed up a gang of time. So what I want to do, just on the strength of, as my girl always say, on the strength of, I want you to hit him with another Cameo song. No, I'm sorry, with another Wild Player song. Cause I'm looking at this list right here, and man, there's some bangers on here. And you drop it, man, drop it in the hat.
Yeah, no. I already know, man. So I know we got just very limited time, and you know, time flies when you're having fun. And I hope the audience had as much fun as we did playing these songs for you tonight. This is gonna be my closer, I guess, since we're again on limited time. It's gonna be a sweet, sticky thing, man. This is like what to me represents the true spirit of the Ohio Players, man. Just that jazz, funk, R&B sound. So let's get into that.
What song was that?
Sweet sticky thing.
Oh yes. Oh my God. And Ohio Players even said that Satch, man, that was the best horn solo he ever did in his life.
Oh yeah.
And just the arrangement of that song is phenomenal, man. Yeah, that's one of my all-time favorites as well. So, with that being said, G-Lew, drop the back end. Let's roll.
Hey, look at there. Where, man? Over there. Wow. Man, that is such a sweet thing. Shucks.
just go from man to man. I just don't seem to understand why you're so very hard to take. You sweet sticky thing. If I could slow you down sometime, I'd like to try and change your mind. You're really not the one to blame. You sweet sticky thing.
if you don't hear me though. It's nobody else but the counselor, baby. King Kane Slim with the tilted brim. Hey, I done fell in the dough, cause I heard Tweeds on the radio. Woo! That's 93.Tweed FM ism, where he keep all the funky jams and transitions. From no high players to cool in the game, to the funkadelics just for a couple names. Hold up, came to get down, man. Hey, turn on the radio. I think I hear Tweed on the radio. This the After 6 Cruise Mix. Not to be confused, no bullshit. I put my finger on this funky, now my finger's funky. I say if nothing else possible, let's keep it pimpin', man. Matter of fact, turn me up. I wanna feel this funk. Let's cruise on, baby. Hey Tweed, let's proceed to give them what they need.
That's right, y'all. Take the funk off. That's one of my all-time. Man, I got a story to go with that one too. God damn. I got more stories than Slick Rick. Man, back in the day when that song came out, me and my best friend, he had like a Volkswagen. We had the fat tires, and we had the blow plug, man, with the 6x9s in the back. The what was that shit? The Clarion EQ with the little peak meters. We used to roll around playing, do our players take the funk off. So it's always been one of my all-time favorite our players songs. And that's why I got King Kane Slim to do that intro. And I think I did that same intro on a G-Lew drop. And you got that on your playlist. So let's drop that, man, for those who don't know. Our players, man, OHP, they're still alive in the hearts of all of us. Our players, Ricardo, Moreno, G-Lew, Mr. Melody, Kiki. We still got about 7 minutes. I wonder, can we go a little longer, if possible? I have to ask my DJ. DJ, can we go longer if possible? If push comes to shove.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I put this stick on my shoulder, you gonna knock it off? That's OG right there. Remember back at school, man, I dare you to knock this stick off my shoulder, cuz y'all too young to know about that, man. Y'all too young. 93.Tweed FM. Take the funk off. And don't bring us no. That was bullshit. Don't give us nothing. I got my bullshit. Take precautions.
Greetings from the mind to microphone. If I OHT, we're still alive. Now this one will not be removed. So you gotta get the groove, baby. Take the phone. Use a little soap and water, baby.
so much better than anyone else. Come on and sleep with me. I'll freak with you. Fucking freak and move your feet and groove.
Golf. OHP, we still alive. All our players. Ricardo Moreno, Mr. Melody, G-Lew on the ones and twos. Man, what time is it? It's 9:16. He said we can go overtime. So what you want to say real quick, Slick Rick? Because I got one more banger I want to drop. And I call it a night. I done ran out of ice. I just went out with no ice.
Ran out of potion, man.
I can call it a night, but I would like to play one more. And if you have one more in you, hopefully YouTube will let us do what we do.
We'll let you get the final shot off tonight, man. Before we go, I just want to thank everybody again, all the audience, everybody behind the scenes, as always, putting things together for us. And thanks to you, Tweed, again, as always. That's it, man. Have a good night.
Tell everybody how they can follow you if you want to leave.